How to plan a hens night party. Letting loose on your hens night has become a rite of passage for many brides-to-be. Whether you're up for the traditional, naughty fun of topless waiters and endless cocktails, or prefer a more low-key event, we've got you covered. Here's our guide to making this night one to remember. Who's planning? Usually, it's the maid of honour or bridesmaids who plan the hens night, not the bride. Whomever ends up planning the night should start about 3 months prior to the wedding date. Who's going? Hens nights are traditionally an all-female occasion, but some brides may want a close guy friend or two in attendance. Make sure to clear the guest list with the bride before taking any major steps in party planning. Gather all guest contact info from the bride well in advance, and reach out to the hens you don't know to introduce yourself and discover everyone's ideas and preferences. When will it be? It's common for the hens night to occur a weekend or two prior to the wedding, but this varies depending on how many guests you are accommodating. Select a few dates or times and take a poll among the hens to determine what date will be most convenient. Hens night should never be planned for the night before the wedding. No one wants to attend a wedding, most especially our own, hungover. What's expected? Sit down with the bride and determine what she expects from the evening. Is it her dream to have a giant slumber party? Or is she determined to have a drink at every bar possible? Hens nights should be carefully plotted to fulfill the desires of the bride while remaining fun for the whole group of guests. If there are older guests in attendance, consider planning your event in stages. Start, for example, with a quiet brunch or dinner with all of the hens, and then clubbing at night for all the younger guests. Budget. Plan a budget and stick to it. Your budget may vary depending on the number of hens who are attending, but it is important to have an idea of how much you are willing to spend before searching for venues, activities, etc. Also consider how you'll approach the budget on the night. Will you have each hen contribute an equal amount prior to the event, or are hens expected to pay as the evening progresses? Though the maid of honour often foots most of the bill, it is vital to establish who will be covering what and when. Finally, for a successful hens night, leave all the drama behind you and enjoy yourself. Celebrate your friends' upcoming nuptials with games and laughter. It's time, in other words, to party.